What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's sunny here in Cincinnati, and the weather is starting to get more fall, and I'm loving it. We're out here in the parking lot of RTS Barbell. You can see the sign here behind us. I wanted to get you guys caught up to date on a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening for RTS Barbell here in the next few months. I recently posted pictures on Instagram of the new equipment that we have coming in. We've got some amazing new pieces coming in from Arsenal Strength, 15 to be exact, as well as a piece coming in from Rogue that I am super stoked about. I posted all of that on Instagram, and I cannot wait. We are finally starting to break into being able to offer a wide spectrum of equipment for everybody, you know, whether you're a power lifter, strongman, Olympic lifting, bodybuilding, just general strength and conditioning. No matter what kind of domain you classify yourself as, it has always been my goal that we have all of the tools necessary to make RTS Barbell the best home for you guys, so that you can train the way you want to train and you have access to the very best. As we've gotten bigger, it becomes more and more challenging to always be able to relay to everybody kind of where we started and the things that have happened throughout the years to get us to where we're at now, and the things that you're seeing today. If you've been in the facility, which a lot of you have recently, I came in late one night and I posted up some pictures of basically the evolution of RTS Barbell. Pictures from the very first tiny garage that I was in that belonged to our friend Chris Kopp, all the way up to the first space here in Essex, the space that we added on here in Essex, and the space that we are in now. To kind of recap for everybody, because the story is just so cool for me. I started RTS really before the official date that I kind of tell everybody of 2017. RTS was born in our friend Chris's garage. I called it the Iron Mecca. I had just dropped out of UC to pursue building the gym, and you know, there was a lot of things that had happened leading up to that, to me getting into her garage, but it was about 100 square feet, and that's where it all really started. I worked with a few people there. That's where I taught Madison, my wife, how to lift. We had met you know, not long before that in college, and I had just so many good memories there and things that I learned about myself that helped me decide that I was going to go headfirst into wanting to create what I viewed as the best strength and conditioning facility that Cincinnati could ever want to ask for. I am so thankful for that start with Chris, and it has led to the amazing opportunities that you see us with today. In 2017, I became determined to get into a commercial space that would allow me to actually be a real standalone business and offer, you know, being open to the public. In the garage, it was 100 square feet. It wasn't even insulated. There was no space or opportunity for anything of the sorts. So I took a chance and I rented the original RTS 1.0 space. It was 600 square feet, and that is where it all started. And that was in this very building, the same building that we're in today. By 2018, we got the opportunity to expand to the space next door. That added 400 square feet, and that was 1,000 square feet. I remember the day I walked into the original space and there was 12 people in there, and it was just maxed out. And I was just stressed. I was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And that opportunity to expand and add a little bit of space was a blessing, but it didn't take long for us to outgrow that as well. So we made that work until 2019, 1,000 square feet. And then the opportunity came about that across the hall from me, 3,300 square foot space opened up. And that was massive. I just thought, wow, I just thought that was like everything. I couldn't even imagine filling that space up. And we are absolutely maxing out the space that we're in. We have an amazing lineup of strength equipment already in-house, with more being delivered hopefully before the end of the year. The community is stronger than ever. You guys have been so insanely supportive of RTS since day one. Many of you have been with me since the beginning, and I just can't even tell you what that means to me. As you know, the fact that we're where we're at and the community has grown, and you guys have bought in and believed in what RTS Barbell stands for, it's just so insanely special. And I am just so, again, thankful for the opportunities to be able to grow with you guys and hopefully give you everything that you want out of a strength and conditioning. We're trying not to get run over. A strength and conditioning facility. So, I had posted that poster that said, "What next?" Some of you took that as me teasing you. Some of you took that as me just kind of saying, "What's next?" If you really know me, you know that there is always a plan in my head. There is always an idea in my head. Sorry if this traffic is so loud. There's always an idea in my head. There's always a plan in my head. And that I am obsessive about trying to make this the best that it can be. I work endlessly, more than you guys will know, on how we can be the best at what we do, to make this the cleanest, the happiest, the most well-organized facility. A facility unlike any other, with the best equipment, the best people, where you know that I care about you more than anything. And you know, we are basing everything around being happy and being kind and building a real amazing community of people that look out for each other, care about each other, and we all come together over the common goal of wanting to lift weights, whether that be for competition in sport or just for our own health and happiness. So I've been getting asked constantly, "Kev, what's next? Kev, what's next? What are we doing? Did you buy a building?" A lot of you know that I recently just moved 5 minutes down from the current gym, and I'm able to walk there now. And you know, that was kind of a signal to some of you, like, oh, he's moved up here, he must have bought a building, we must be expanding, you know, things like that. So we are in fact growing, and we are in fact making a big move. I did not buy just the building, but instead we're building the future RTS Barbell 3.0 right here in Walnut Hills. A 5-minute walk from the current facility. This plot of land right here is the future home of RTS Barbell 3.0. It is going right here. Now I know you guys are going to have so many questions. This is the biggest news I could have ever dropped on all of you. This property is locked in. It now belongs to us. We already have a contractor and an architect and a deposit for a building lined up, and a deposit on all the steel for the building. It's happening. Plans change, but the plan is to break ground in early-ish to mid of next year. So maybe about March. That's the plan. Now, give or take some things happening, but that is what's happening. I am on the phone and in meetings every day, figuring all of this stuff out and planning to make this the absolute most incredible gym experience for you guys that you guys could ever imagine. As you can see, this is just a big piece of land and it doesn't look like much. Well, once we're done with it, it's going to be beautiful and incredible. To give you guys a little taste and viewpoint, the building will sit here. It'll run this way. It's going to be 70 foot wide by 145 feet long. That is 10,100 150 square feet. It is going to have 18-foot sidewalls, and it's going to be 26 feet to the peak. So we are going to have tall ceilings, very significantly tall ceilings, and it's going to allow for us endless customized opportunity. We're doing this from scratch. We're designing this from scratch, and we are going all in. Madison and I are all in on making this the absolute best. Over here, this area is going to be the parking lot. This is going to be dedicated secure parking for RTS Barbell. So every issue of parking, every issue of bathrooms, not having a water fountain, so many of the things that have frustrated me within the facility that we're in now, because my hands were always tied. Not only am I going to make them right here, we're going to make it perfect. That is my goal. Nothing is ever perfect, but I'm shooting for perfection. I want this to be incredible. If you know me, you know I will obsess, and I am going to do the very best that I can. And we are all in. We are all in. There's no going back. This is happening. RTS Barbell 3.0 is coming, and we are not leaving the neighborhood. Again, we are literally going to be a 1-minute drive from where we used to be when the time comes. So this is the big news. This is what I've been holding in for so long. I decided, I was like, I am ready to tell you guys and get this out there, and I hope you guys get pumped up, because I am just through the roof about this, and we're not stopping until we're the very, very best that we can be. So I'm so thankful for you guys. Do get stoked. Do, come to me. I want to feel the excitement. Some of you have been wondering, the equipment I ordered is planned to come to the current facility. Just so you guys know, this is not going to be ready for that, though the equipment is taking a little bit longer than expected. But that is what is going down. This is the future. To add on to that, just so everybody knows, I've avoided it for 4.5 years, literally since the very beginning. With the new growth, the new equipment, and certainly with the new facility coming, prices are going to be going up a little bit. That's just the fact of the matter. I couldn't avoid it any longer. It is so substantial what is being required to make this happen compared to just to where we've been. So stay tuned for that. That'll be released, but do know we're moving in a direction. There's going to be growth on all ends, but we are going to be trying to build perfection for you guys, and I sincerely hope that you all continue to want to be a part of it. It's getting better than it's ever been. I promise you that, and I hope you guys love it, and tell your friends, and we just keep building this amazing community, and I'm just so thankful for you guys. So that's it. That is the announcement. That's what you guys have been wanting to hear, and I hope you guys are pumped. So much love. I appreciate you guys. Talk soon. Peace.